Right now, in 70% of American bedrooms, there's a kid who's supposed to be sleeping, but they're not sleeping. They're watching their 47th TikTok video. They're Snapchatting. They're on Discord. They're watching YouTube at 2x speed because regular speed is too slow. And tomorrow morning, they'll wake up for school like zombies. They'll fail that algebra test. They'll snap at their friends. They'll come home and crash. And tomorrow night, they'll do it all over again. Here's a statistic that should make every American parent wake up. 95% of U.S. teens have smartphones. 70% sleep with them. And get this, the average American teenager gets less sleep than their parents, their grandparents, and even less than teenagers in the 1990s. We're raising the first generation of Americans who are more sleep-deprived than their parents were in college. But here's what nobody's talking about. This isn't just about tired kids. This is about a mental health crisis, an academic crisis, a future crisis. Today, I'm going to show you two American kids, same suburban neighborhood, same middle school, same opportunities. One scrolls until midnight. The other sleeps by 9 p.m. In 15 minutes, you'll see exactly why one is headed to college scholarships and success, while the other is headed toward anxiety, depression, and a lifetime of struggle. Because this isn't about being strict, this is about survival in modern America. Let's dive in. Let me introduce you to two 7th graders from suburban Ohio. Meet Tyler, the midnight gamer. Age, 13, 7th grade. Bedtime, whenever I fall asleep, like 1 a.m. Phone, iPhone 14 unlimited data. Screen time, 8 to 11 hours per day. Yes, really. Apps, TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, Discord, Fortnite, YouTube. Location, phone never leaves his hand. GPA, 2.1 and dropping. Tyler's typical Tuesday night. 9 p.m. Dad yells, "Bedtime," from downstairs. 9:05 p.m., Tyler yells back, "Okay," doesn't move. 9:30 p.m., actually goes to his room. Door closes, parents think he's asleep. 9:35 to 11 p.m., Fortnite session with friends in California. 11 p.m. to 12:30 a.m., TikTok rabbit hole, just scrolling for a few minutes. 12:30 to 1:30 a.m., Snapchat streaks, Discord drama, YouTube. 1:30 a.m., passes out mid-scroll, phone on his chest. 6:15 a.m., 5 alarms, hit snooze on all of them. 6:65 a.m., mom physically shakes him awake. 6:50 a.m., stumbles out of bed, immediately checks his phone, 47 notifications. Now meet Sophia, the early riser. Age, 13, 7th grade. Bedtime, 9 p.m., asleep by 9:20. Phone, has one, but it lives in the kitchen at night. Screen time, 90 minutes per day, monitored. Apps, same ones, but with parental controls and time limits. Location, downstairs charging station after 8 p.m. GPA, 3.9. Sophia's typical Tuesday night. 7:30 p.m., finishes homework at the kitchen table. 8 p.m., family time, sometimes a show, sometimes a board game. 8:30 p.m., phone goes on charger in the kitchen, done for the night. 8:45 p.m., shower, skincare routine, gets tomorrow's outfit ready. 9 p.m., in bed with a book, currently reading Percy Jackson. 9:20 p.m., lights out, actually sleeping. 6:15 a.m., wakes up naturally, feels rested. 6:30 a.m., makes her own breakfast, packs her lunch. 7 a.m., ready for school, calm and focused. Here's the thing. These aren't good kid versus bad kid. Tyler isn't a troublemaker. Sophia isn't a nerd. They're both normal American kids. The only difference, one set of parents set boundaries, the other didn't. And that one difference is changing everything. Let's follow them through a typical day at Lincoln Middle School. 7:30 a.m., school bus. Tyler slumps into a seat, headphones in, head against the window. Didn't eat breakfast, grabbed a Mountain Dew and a bag of Takis from the pantry. Currently watching TikToks on the bus. Has no idea what videos he's watching. Brain on autopilot. The bus driver said good morning to him. He didn't hear her, didn't even look up. Sophia sits with her friend Maya. They're actually talking about the upcoming volleyball game, about the math test today, about the new Taylor Swift album. Real conversation, Real connection. She's alert, she's present, she's here. 8:15 a.m., first period English. Tyler head on desk during morning announcements. Mrs. Johnson taps his shoulder. Tyler, please sit up. He does, for 30 seconds. Then he slouched again. There's a vocabulary quiz today. He forgot, didn't study, couldn't study. He was gaming until 1:30 a.m. Gets a 4 out of 20. Doesn't even care. Puts his head back down. Sophia, engaged, hand raised. She actually did the reading last night. Answers 3 questions. Mrs. Johnson's impressed. Vocabulary quiz, 19 out of 20. She's annoyed she missed 1. This is normal for her. 10:30 a.m., math class. Tyler, Mr. Rodriguez is teaching algebra. Tyler is staring at the board, but nothing is registering. It's like the words are in a foreign language. He's reading, but not comprehending. His brain is foggy. Sleep-deprived brains can't process complex information. He's not stupid. His brain literally doesn't work right now. Homework from last night, didn't finish it, was too tired after gaming. Sophia, taking notes, asking questions, actually understanding the concepts. Why? Her well-rested brain can process new information. She'll practice 10 problems tonight, solidify her understanding, and be ready for the test on Friday. 12 p.m., cafeteria. Tyler sits with his usual group, 6 boys, all on their phones. They're hanging out, but nobody's talking. Tyler is scrolling Instagram, eating chicken nuggets without tasting them, comparing himself to influencers, feeling like his life sucks. One kid tries to start a conversation. Everyone's too absorbed in their screens to respond. He gives up. They eat in silence, together but completely alone. Sophia, her friends group is loud, laughing. Someone's doing an impression of their history teacher. Everyone's cracking up. Plans are being made for Saturday. Want to come to the mall? Yes. Real friendship, the kind you remember when you're 40, the kind that actually matters. 3:15 p.m., after school. Tyler gets home. Hey, Mom. Disappears to his room. Door closed, Fortnite loaded, headset on. He'll be there until dinner, 5 hours of gaming. His mom has no idea what he's doing up there. She thinks he's doing homework. He's not. Homework will happen at 10 p.m., rushed, half done, if at all. Sophia gets home, has a snack with her mom, talks about her day. How was the math test? Pretty good, I think I got an A. Does her homework right away while her brain is fresh. 90 minutes, done. Goes outside, rides her bike around the neighborhood, plays basketball with kids on the street, comes back in sweaty and happy, helps make dinner. Her parents actually know who she is. 7:30 p.m., evening. Tyler, dinner is called. He comes down, annoyed that he has to stop gaming. Eats in silence, scrolling on his phone under the table. Tyler, no phones at dinner. I'm just checking something. He's watching a YouTube short. Scarfs his food, back to his room. Homework time. Opens laptop, opens Discord, opens YouTube, opens Instagram. 3 hours later, he's written 2 sentences of his essay. Gives up. I'll finish it in study hall. He won't. Sophia, dinner with family. Phones in the kitchen. Actual conversation. Dad tells a funny story from work. Everyone laughs. Sophia talks about her English project. Her parents are engaged. After dinner, she reads for 30 minutes, takes a bath, does your skincare routine, journals 3 things she's grateful for. Lays out clothes for tomorrow. By 8:45, she's winding down, calm, peaceful, ready for sleep. The difference by bedtime. Tyler's brain overstimulated, wired, anxious, dopamine fried, cortisol, stress hormone, through the roof. Melatonin, sleep hormone, suppressed, not ready for sleep. Will be on his phone for 3 more hours. Sophia's brain, calm, relaxed, melatonin flowing naturally, body temperature dropping, a sign of readiness for sleep. Brain preparing to process the day's learning, ready for deep, restorative sleep. This pattern repeats every single day, 365 days a year, and the gap between them grows wider and wider. Now let's talk about what's actually happening inside their developing American teenage brains. The sleep deprivation epidemic. The American Academy of Pediatrics says teens need 8 to 10 hours of sleep per night. You know how much the average American teen gets? 6.5 hours. That's a 90-minute sleep deficit every single night. Over a year, that's 547.5 hours of lost sleep, the equivalent of staying awake for 23 days straight. Tyler is part of this epidemic. Sophia is not. The blue light disaster. When Tyler stares at his iPhone screen in his dark bedroom, that blue light is telling his brain, it's noon, stay awake. His pineal gland stops producing melatonin. It's like chugging a Starbucks venti at midnight and wondering why you can't sleep.
The science is clear. Blue light exposure after 9 p.m. delays sleep onset by 1 to 2 hours and reduces REM sleep, the restorative kind, by up to 50%. Sophia reads a physical book with a warm bedside lamp. Her brain recognizes darkness. Melatonin floods her system. She's drowsy within 20 minutes. Sleep comes naturally. The dopamine casino. Every Snapchat notification, every TikTok video, every Fortnite kill, Tyler's brain gets a hit of dopamine. His brain is learning scroll equals reward, check phone equals reward, one more game equals reward. This is the same neurological pathway as slot machines, as cocaine, as gambling addiction. By 1 a.m., Tyler's dopamine system is completely fried. He's overstimulated but unsatisfied, chasing the next hit, never fulfilled, always wanting more. Sophia's dopamine comes from real achievements, from acing that test, from making her friends